Arsenal, Arsenal, Arsenal. Hello everyone, good morning and welcome back to my channel once again. Today is Wednesday and as you all know, I'm here to share with you guys my betting insight and football prediction for today's football matches. Alright, Arsenal has done their worst yesterday. Arsenal are near success syndrome and just like this. Yes, Arsenal near success syndrome are just like this. Truth be told, Arsenal should at least try to figure out what their problem is. Whenever they are close to winning something tangible, they will start misbehaving. Yes, I don't really know what is wrong with Arsenal because all my prayers and my support is on Arsenal because I really wanted them to lift up the trophy. I know the game is not yet over, but to me, I know the game is over. Because on yesterday's video, I was hammering it on my video yesterday. The question is, can Arsenal be able to score? I had my reasons of asking that question. Yeah, I knew that they were playing at home, but the question is, can Arsenal be able to score? I was saying that repeatedly on my video yesterday because for Arsenal to be able to win, or for Arsenal to be able to triumph to the next stage, they should at least outscore PSG in yesterday's game. And they did their worst yesterday. They were unable to score. Even the one they managed to score was from set piece, from offside. I don't know what their set piece coach is even teaching them. How can you travel all the way from offside and you just come? The set piece was just I don't know how to put it, but I don't know what their set piece coach is even teaching them. It was a clear offside. They scored from a clear offside. It was even there is not even VR. There was no need for a VR intervention because me looking at it, it was an offside. About 5 players or so were offside. And all thanks to Donnarumma yesterday, that is the PSG goalkeeper. He was absolutely great yesterday. Despite the fact that Martinelli and the rest, like Martinelli, I don't know. They had clear chances yesterday to convert, but they were unable to convert it. And also PSG as well, they had chances to convert, but immediately they scored that first goal. PSG, what they were even playing, I don't even know again because how they started the game, they started by pressing Arsenal's neck. I was expecting them to continue with that same power, but at the end of the day, PSG failed to score another goal, and Arsenal, on the other hand, failed to equalize a goal at the Emirates Stadium yesterday. To me, I think Arsenal is out of this tournament, truth be told. Yeah, I know this is football, anything is bound to happen, but with the squad PSG have now, I don't think Arsenal stands a chance. Let's just be honest, let's just be factual. Arsenal doesn't stand a chance. I think Arsenal have done their job, which is eliminating Madrid. Yes, they have done their job. Whereas, by the way, Arsenal cost us our YouTube predictions yesterday, our smooth YouTube prediction yesterday. The games on our ticket yesterday were so simple. Honestly, it was so simple. Falkenberg to score, they came through for us. Malmo over 1.5, they came through for us. As if I knew that Malmo will not play over 2.5. I just gave them over 1 because I knew that they have high tendency of scoring 2 goals. I said it in the yesterday's video. And they just came out with just 2-0. Understand? So that was yesterday, but we recovered on our Telegram yesterday. We only dropped 1 tip on Telegram earlier yesterday. It was successful, and thank God. And all thanks to Wigan that came with the less scoring because we tipped on Wigan to score at least 1 goal, and the rest of the selection turned out for us easily. So if you lost on YouTube yesterday, you should recover using the Telegram predictions yesterday. We just dropped 1 Telegram prediction. It was successful. Then we lost on YouTube, all thanks to Arsenal. Arsenal really cost me a lot yesterday. Arsenal, they really cost me a lot. But that was by the way. Let's move over to what we have for today. If you are new to the channel or if this is the first time coming across the channel, welcome you to Football Pace. Ensure to subscribe to the channel, like and share the video. Alright, today we have 2+ odds for you guys for today. As you all know, the leagues are coming to an end. We are now faced with playoff matches and limited numbers of game playing. So I'm working with based on what I have in my own desk. Okay, so presently now there are no games to select from, but I've tried my best to bring out what I think that can turn out successful for all of us today. So we have the first game from the Norway Electrian League or Super League, whatever they are called. We have a match involving Viking versus Hogisund. Alright, Viking is being offered 1.25 or to win by the bookmaker. Yes, they have been scoring and they have been in a good form. But to me, their form is not really that top-notch form, but it is a form that okay, you can rely on. The away team, in the other hands, are not really doing that good based on scoring and the rest. Though they have the conceding power, they have been conceding. And having checked Vikings' recent form, I've discovered that they are able to score at least 2 goals average in their last home matches. So I think this game, instead of going for Vikings to win, I'm seeing a replica of what happened um, in the yesterday's game with Malmo. I'm seeing something like that occurring in this game. So we are banking on match total goes to over 2. Yes, match total goes to be over 2. The odd is 1.14. So the next game we have here is from the Asian Champions League game between Al Nassr versus Kawasaki Fronttel. Okay, Al Nassr, to me, they are trying of recent, both in the domestic league and also in this particular tournament. The away team, in other hands, honestly, Kawasaki Frontale they have lost everything. Yes, the Kawasaki I knew then and Kawasaki of now is not really the same. They have dropped form, they have sold a lot of players, and even on their domestic league, they are not really doing well. I think this is a match Al Nassr ought to win very easily because the bookmaker is favoring them a good odd to win. The bookmaker is offering 1.35 odd for Al Nassr to win, but they also suggest a both team to score. The odd offered by the bookmaker for Al Nassr to win is suggesting a both team to score. But the question is, can Kawasaki Frontale be able to score today's match? Because that team, I don't really know what is wrong with them. To score these days is a very big problem. And Al Nassr is a team that can concede. Yes, Al Nassr concedes a lot, despite the fact they're a big team, but they concede a lot. So if Kawasaki Frontale are able to organize themselves well, I believe they will be able to score at least 1 goal in this game. But I'm not going to fall for the both team to score of this game. We are going for the match total goals to be over 2 goals to be scored in the match. So the next game we have here is from the England's Women's Super League between Aston Villa versus Arsenal. Alright, so far so good. Arsenal is still aspiring for the league, the Women's Super League. Yes, they're still aspiring for the Women's Super League. They just have about 3 to 4 matches left now, and they're sitting presently in the second position. Okay, Arsenal is just praying that the team at the first position, they should drop at least a point. And Arsenal, having won their Champions League game, and they have having won their last Champions League game, they are coming to this particular game. I think they have this particular match is very important for them because they are aspiring for that particular league and they want to win that particular league, whether by crook or by hook. You understand? And I'm trusting on Arsenal women coach because the Arsenal women coach has been incredibly performing. Yes, let me just put it that way. And I'm seeing Arsenal women's winning this particular game, despite the fact that Aston Villa has placed 2 consecutive matches winning now. But the question is, will they be able to also put out that same show against Arsenal? Well, Arsenal is a stronger team here, and the odd offer by the bookmaker for them to win suggests that Arsenal has all probability to win the match tonight. Well, I'm not going to go for the 2 teams to score, though I'm seeing this as an option that can easily come out. That is the over market, but I think Arsenal has all it takes to win the match because they are aspiring for that particular league. So I'm picking Arsenal women's to win the match straight. Yes, the odd is 1.25. It's an odd that can easily turn up for Arsenal women. So the prediction here is Arsenal women to win. So the last game I have in this slip is between Barcelona versus Inter Milan from the UEFA Champions League. Alright, this is the first leg of this game, and Barcelona is hosting Inter Milan in their stadium. To me, I think this is going to be a very interesting game. And Inter Milan, having lost 2 consecutive matches now, Inter Milan losing in the Coppa Italia, they also lost to they lost in the Coppa Italia, and they are also they lost to Coppa Italia in against AC Milan. They have they have been dropped from the Coppa Italia. Now they have also risked their league position because they dropped a point, yes, against Roma during the weekend. Roma won Inter Milan at home during the weekend. Now Napoli is now sitting clear on top of that league. Remember, before, Napoli and Inter Milan, they were having the same point, yes. And Inter Milan has been in an awful like in a bad form. Let me just put it that way. Yes. And I'm not seeing them doing anything new against Barcelona. Barcelona is a stronger team, having knocked out Real Madrid, playing this particular game, lifting the Copa del Rey trophy. Like, Barcelona have all it takes to win this match. Unless Barcelona wants to gamble just the way Arsenal did yesterday. But I'm not seeing that happening, because with the force Barcelona is playing with now, they should at least win Inter Milan. Not even at least, they will win Inter Milan. I'm not 100% sure, but from all indications shows that Barcelona should be able to win Inter Milan. And the bookmaker is offering them a good odd, which is 1.66 odd to win Inter Milan. So Inter Milan presently now, they are shaky. One, they have lost in Coppa Italia. The trebles are now shaky. They have lost in Coppa Italia. They are not sure of their league. Their domestic league. And now in the Champions League as well, they are not also sure. So Inter Milan is in total shambles as it stands now. The only way Inter Milan can get something now is if Napoli mess up, which I am believing that Napoli can mess up, because they are a team, they are not consistent. They can even drop points in their next game, in their next away game. I'm sure of that one, that Napoli is not a team that is consistent like that. So that is the only way Inter Milan can get a cup this season. But for Champions League, I don't know if they stand a chance, because based on what I'm seeing now, and based on who they are playing, which is Barcelona, unless they suffer defeat today, maybe 1-0 defeat, and when Barcelona visit them, that is when they will be able to play. But for today's game, I'm saying Barcelona are shining Inter Milan today. So my prediction in this game is Barcelona draw no bet. Yes, Barcelona draw no bet is the prediction. So if you sum up the 4 games I mentioned now, gives you all of 2.08 odd according to Sportingbet. The code for the game is neatly displayed in front of your screen. Alright guys, these are my betting insight and football prediction for today's football matches. Don't forget the rules of betting. Stake what you can afford to lose and gamble responsibly. And it's never a must to bet it this way. You have every right to edit your bet. Edit your bet and place your bet. And if you have not joined us in our Telegram, you are missing a lot. Just like the way we lost on YouTube yesterday, you could have recovered if you're following us on Telegram. Yes, because the prediction we had dropped so early, almost the same time I dropped that of YouTube yesterday. So if you have lost with us yesterday on YouTube, you could have recovered using the Telegram. And that is why I am emphasizing you join our Telegram channel. The link is pinned in the video description of the video. Click the link and it will take you to our Telegram channel, okay, so that you'll not be missing out when we have situations like this. And if you're watching the video up to this moment, you are not subscribed to the channel, you are wrong. Ensure to subscribe to the channel, like and share the video, okay. I wish us the very best of luck today. See you guys in my next video. For now, bye.